this world, there's one big thing that we all deal with, and that's a negative mindset. We're negative towards ourselves, we're negative towards others, we're negative in every aspect without realizing it. Whereas reality is we could change that. We could change the way that we think of ourselves. And a lot of times, once we change that thought process, we're able to change how we view life, how we view the world. And so, one thing I'm going to recommend is that you start doing affirmations. And so, what affirmations is a formal declaration of a positive impact. So basically, you go and you state, I am capable, I am intelligent, I am all of these things that I once did not believe about myself. And I, as a little girl, used to have bullies, right? I mean, it's common. And I would go and get a sticky note and I would write down the opposite of what they had said. So if I had gotten told I was stupid, I would go and write, I am intelligent and stick it on my wall. And every morning and every night, I would read this wall. Heck, I probably got so obsessive about it that I was reading it almost every 30 minutes because I wanted to change the way I viewed myself. And I noticed a drastic change. I noticed that I was more capable than I wanted to believe. I decided to go and write, I have an abundance of this in my life. And I started to get that. It took 21 days to obviously create a whole new habit in my brain, but I noticed that it was an immediate impact. Eventually, I decided to go and work as a crisis manager or case manager, sorry. And I had realized that they also had negative impacts on their own brains. And so I would tell them, we would do group, and I would tell them every day, like, hey, start doing affirmations. And what that is, I mean, you're doing a formal declaration of happiness, basically. That's what I state. Happiness, positivity, same thing to me. And I would go, you're going to write down 5 to 10 positive things. Even if you don't believe it about yourself in that time, write it down. Every morning, you're going to wake up and you're going to read that paper. Every night before you go to bed, even in the times that you're having the darkest moment of your life, read it. Take the time. It takes about 10 seconds, maybe 20, maybe 30. And if you're a little slower reader like I am, a little longer than that. And that's okay. But you'll see a drastic change, kind of like my clients did. They saw a change, and I remember the expressions I had some of them come up to me, and they were smiling because they were able to change the impact of their life. Like they impacted their own lives, and they were so happy. They were able to go out in the world and get jobs or talk to family that they haven't talked to, or just the small little subtle things that obviously, to them was a big thing. And to some of us, it's not. But I believe that if you start today, in 21 days, your life will be so drastically different. I noticed myself in recent times that I'm starting to get more negative about myself, when in reality, I am manifesting my own life. Those negative thoughts are going to carry through my day-to-day life. So why not go and change it to be happy? Because at the end of the day, we all want to be happy. We all want to find our true self, our true happiness in this life. So at the end of this, go grab a piece of paper and write 5 to 10 positive affirmations about yourself. Stick them to a wall, put them in your wallet, wherever your safe place is, and every morning and every night, read them. You'll see a difference in your life, and I promise you, in ways that you'll never understand until it happens.